To the paint. Here's Chalmers. Back to Bosch. Kicks it out to LeBron. And it's Bosch in the corner. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bosch has got 8 points.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Chalmers. Banked in off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The baseline J. And the rejection by LeBron. Shoots from 14. And another basket for Miami.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's James. Pass to Chalmers. Now James. He's covered by Halliburton. Shot clock at 3. The drive by James.
An expiring clock, nothing new for James. He just calmly knocks down the shot he takes.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Pacers trail by 10. Poked away. Stolen by Bosch. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. LeBron outside.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
First team foul.
A minute 42 left in the first. Pass to Bosch. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. 10 points for Chris Bosch. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive ability.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
LeBron's shot is off. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Down by 12. Nesmith. No good that time. Great D that time from LeBron. The 10-footer. Right side Bosch. And a wide open look for James. Miami with a new 14. Kicks it out to Allen. 5 to shoot. Here's Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
Look, when you're defending Bosch, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses, or he'll do what he just did there.
Basket counts.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Nesmith. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Good decision-making by Hield. Giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
What a performance for Chris Bosch. He has been the story. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
That's tipped. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Wade's got 5.
Can't take everything away from Wade. Sometimes you're just going to have to live with him making the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
The Heat leading by 17. The rebound by Turner.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Brown drives in. Outside for Halliburton. And that time, also a missed shot. And here are the Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Wade. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Oh, so tough for defenders to guard D. Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
Dwayne Wade.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Brown. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So it's the Pacers now. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball.
TJ McConnell.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lewis outside. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Lewis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And snappy pass to a productive shooter. The moment Lewis has the ball, he's getting ready to shoot.
And the Pacers call time here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. On the free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it, and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
So it's the Pacers now. After Dwayne Wade's miss, here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Benedict Mathurin.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
There's Miller with the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Here's Brown. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Wade. 8 points for him. Outside for Lewis. And they'll get another chance. Knocked away. Halliburton with the steal. Brown inside the line. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Miller outside. Fires for three. Pacers with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Three-pointer, Wade. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Out to Miller. Pass to Wade. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot.
3 seconds.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Jalen Smith.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
Aaron Nesmith. Andrew Nembhard.
Here's Wade. That one good for 2. Wade's got 13 points in just this quarter.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Inside. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's an 18-point game. Good on the three-point shot.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's LeBron. From deep three-point territory. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is LeBron. He's got 8. 5 on the clock.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
To the middle. Here's Halliburton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Halliburton's got his second basket.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So it's the Pacers now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
LeBron with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. James with it. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're at the limit already. That to me is just lazy defense.
And they double up LeBron.
TJ McConnell.
Allen outside. They get it back. Back to LeBron. Chalmers outside. And they double up James. The Heat need to get a shot off.
24 seconds.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here are the Pacers now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Over in the corner, Turner. The kick out to Brown. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
LeBron inside. And there's the foul. It'll go on TJ McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Chalmers outside. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by McConnell.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
The Heat leading by 8. Outside, James. And they double up LeBron. Clock at 6.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Nembhard. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, engine who drives our team. People look and say we're fun to watch. He's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. 40 seconds left for the 3rd. Here's Turner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Chris Bosh.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
He hits the 2nd from the line. And so James will bring it up for Miami. They're leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ray Allen is on the wing. Connects from 3-point range. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Toppin. Back to Brown. 2 on the clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my...
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Everything's falling into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Passed away. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And Indiana making a change here.
For the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
Pacers trailed by 14. Here's Nora. Back to Halliburton. Right wing. Here's Smith. And too long on the shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
6 on the shot clock. Wade outside. Back to Anderson. Over Neesmith. The kick out to Anderson. Now. 1 on the clock. And it's Wade. With the jam.
Wade catching them off guard that time with the nice dribble move.
Pacers trailed by 16. Kept alive. Pass to Neesmith. Over Jones. Offensive rebound Pacers. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 16. Wade with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
In for Indiana, Miles Turner.
Pacers trailed by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here are the Heat now.
That'll be 8 seconds.
Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick and slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That's a 3.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pacers trailed by 16. Here's Toppin. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Puts up a deep 3. And a new 14. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Halliburton. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Miller, no up.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
They get the rebound. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound Heat. Here's Wade. .105 left in the fourth quarter. They shoot again. The rebound by Halliburton.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And here's Miami. They led by as many as 18 points. Wade left side. Another miss by Wade. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
It'll be a turnover.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Pacers now, down by 12.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
McConnell in the corner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Miller, that's for 2. Off the mark. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came.
That's what they think. job blending in with the road these days, but I still tell the difference. Realness get recognition, I recognize that from a distance, see it from far. Bet, told bro, big, you don't in a car. It feels good to see me in the charts, I used to and Linkin Parks. You been warned, I'll ring the alarm, they talk about that, they ain't been in it once. YG got the trench coat on, it's black and long like a Christian nun. Tryna locate me a new plate, I don't put trust in vintage. Whinging and go get some money, what's wrong with these self-inflicted bums? For my livelihood, in my hood, but I don't recommend it, there's no longevity.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. They're just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
Brunson looks it over. Kicks it out to Barrett. Shoots over Thibault. The putback.
Mitchell Robinson.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
The finish!
Mitchell Robinson.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Blocking foul called on Shaden Sharp. First personal foul. First team foul.
Grant brings a double to the inside. Randall.
Julius Randall.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
DiVincenzo with a steal. Outside Barrett. Out to DiVincenzo. Gets the three to fall.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Here's Thibault. The Knicks making their last shot. To stop the run. Mays with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead, easy work right there, R.J.
Back to Sharp. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Good on the shot.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Sharp. Here's Ayton. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Brunson with it. Thibault picks him up. Outside Barrett. Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 9. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Here's Randall. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Here's Barrett. And Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. 6-point game. Pass to Kamari. It's rebounded by New York. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Yep, count it.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
From outside the arc. Tipped. Lots of room. And it's Rupert missing.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Substitution on the court.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Robinson. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. Blazers on D. The steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Free throw good, Walker.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Walker. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Walker with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Randall with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
To the paint. Here's Walker. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. No good with a layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Knicks out in front, up 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Fires from the corner. That one's good. Sims has got his first 2 points.
Boy, it's hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Here's Sharp. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
That's a game they like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
They slept-walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
That'll be a 5-second call. Luke Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Barrett. And too long on the shot. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Grant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. Pass to Brunson. 4-3. And it's blocked by Thibault. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Mays. It's deflected. Right side, Barrett. Here's Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, DiVincenzo. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland trailing here. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And B.A., I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectations. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
Timeout called, the Blazers. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant, the Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Substitution on the court.
And Portland has possession. 4-point game. Robinson with a double. Pass to Mays. Here's Bouye. Here's Grant. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Hayden with it. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
2 points. That one goes.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Thibault. Pass to Grant. Here's Mays. Back to Grant. To the middle. And Ayton gets it to go.
That's from
Ayton's got 7 points.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside. Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Robinson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept...
They flow coast to coast from lakes in LA to Knicks in New York. The lands for the game and ride strict. I'm doing my thing. The game is boundless. And I gotta give it up for my fans in the nosebleeds. Every night they got their hands up, but they don't know me. Legends of the blacktop, Bill Russell, Kobe. Kobe. Call Dr. J. I'm gonna get what you owe me. Championship. Championships only flow round here.
que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí, a mí. A mí, a mí, a mí, a mí, a mí. A mí, a mí, a mí, a mí, a mí. A mí, a mí, a mí, a mí, a mí. A mí, a mí, a mí, a mí, a mí. Ella como una hechicera me ha robado el corazón, pa' que yo ninguna quiera. Me ha lanzado un mal de amor, me pasé la noche entera. Siempre lo hace a su manera, lo hace como la mejor. Ella me baila, se vuelve loca, quiere agarrarme. Yo estoy mirando como le... Tan bonita que duele, duele. Como me lo hace, me tiene loco. Quiere que... Dice que tiene el corazón roto, por eso no me quiere, quiere. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. It's been a bit of a slow start for the season for them so far, but it's still very early and a lot of games to be played.
You know, Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider to be world beaters, but they certainly are better than what they've shown us thus far. I mean, it will be interesting to keep an eye on them the rest of the season because they've got the potential to make some improvements.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer, and Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Maverick substitution.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Seth Curry.
Now here is Hardaway. There's Green with the three. The rebound by Harden. Knocked loose. Williams with the steal. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Now here's Curry. Here's Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Here's Harden. Here's Leonard. Back to Harden. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Hardaway with it. Leonard picks him up. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Give it up for your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Curry, wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Now here's Harden. His last outing, he had 24 points. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
And Doris, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Well, Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
Down low. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Mavericks making a switch here.
Checking in for the Mavericks. Lively.
Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Curry. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Leonard. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's good on the way up.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
They get the rebound. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys. Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Some power coming from the PG.
Yeah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. They kick it out to Green. Paul George with the steal. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Dallas moving it around. And a wide open look for Irving. From outside, off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by one.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Lively. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Dallas leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams, that's good.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
George.
Out of bounds.
And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Wide open look. Another shot. And it's Leonard missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Jones, no one around him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. Let's... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. The 3-ball from Doncic.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
Doncic fires from way outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And it goes down 2 points.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
Doncic gets it to go inside.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Westbrook. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
That's a really good job by Tucker reading the defense, just carving out some space from mid-range.
Williams up on top. Left side, Jones. Intercepted. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. The 9-foot shot. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Foul for 3. Williams with the block. Hardaway for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Russell Westbrook having one of those nights. This is one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Williams. The shot misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Clippers trail by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Zubac.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
Williams, that's good.
Grant Williams.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the inside. Here's Lively. Out to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Clippers trail. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Williams. Outside Irving. Back to Green. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Westbrook. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Westbrook's got 20 points.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into with the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Defense should know better than to concede a 3 to Kawhi. Boy, he stretched his range out over time.
Here's Lively. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, G.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Thank you.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
It's deflected. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Drops in the tray.
80% shooting to start the 3rd, 4 for 5.
And the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
by the